Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Sunday, the 15th of May, 2022. This is just my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the pairs I'm trading on the Forex charts on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading method from my books. Now, it is Sunday. I was going to do this video yesterday, but there's a lot of jackhammering in my area and it's just too noisy. I was hoping I'd have a rest today, but they're still working, but it's a lot quieter at the moment. They must be having lunch or late lunch or something, so we'll get into it while it's quiet. So if you do hear some noise, I apologise for that. I've shut the windows, turned on the aircon, etc. Anywho, it's been a tough couple of weeks on the daily time frames, so let's get into it. First up, let's have a look at the news ahead for the week. This is just the Forex Factory free economic calendar. You can set it up to your own time frame, your own time zone, which for me, as you know, I'm in Cambodia, so that's all set up for Cambodian time, local time. So where are we? Monday. There's not much happening on Monday. I'm mainly looking for the red envelopes. They're the high impact events. This is all scheduled. Remember, if it's there could be anything outside of this that can move the markets, but this is what we know is happening. So Australia, monetary policy meeting minutes, I don't even know what that is. US on Tuesday, core retail sales, it's can be a little bit of a market mover, so just be careful. Wednesday, Aussie, Australian price wage index, CPI out of the UK, CPI out of Canada on Wednesday. And what we got? Thursday, that's probably the biggest mover on the Aussie Australian markets this week, is be the employment numbers or unemployment numbers, depending which way you look at it. Unemployment rate. So that's on Thursday. That's the Australian dollar. Let's go down. There's not much happening until that's about it for the week. Then on the weekend, Saturday, next Saturday, we have the Treasury currency report out of the US. I'm not sure how that affects the market at all, and also the Australian federal election. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. It's on the weekend, so if you've got some tight Aussie trades on prior to that weekend, you might want to tighten things up a bit. That's all. I've got no idea. I haven't been following the news, and there's one thing that does my head in is politics, so can't really tell you what's going to happen there at all. Jesus. So that's it for the news the week ahead, all right? So not really much. Probably the main one for the market is probably the Aussie employment numbers and possibly the USD, the US core retail sales. So just be careful of those two. It's a fairly steady, quiet week on the news front. All right, now before we get into the charts, watching these videos, thanks for watching, guys. It is appreciated. I know that, as I always say, they're not the most exciting videos, but we're just trying to get the message across as simple as possible without all the fluff and that, without the mass Hollywood production. So I don't spend too many hours editing, which I've got no idea how to do. So if you do like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. Righto, let's have a look. This is this Word document here. It just explains all the indicators on the charts and all the different colors you'll see. I normally go through it all anyway when I'm talking through each pair, but just in case you're not sure about things, just come back to this and have a read of this. It's pretty straightforward. I'll try and remember to put this up at the end again. And there's the main indicator, other than the red and green dots you see on the charts, they're the QMP filter dots. The main indicators is MACD Platinum, which is a zero lag MACD. So it basically oscillates around the zero level. And generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So it oscillates to the zero level, and that's what we're trying to go through all the time. All right, now let's get onto the charts. Let's bring up, where's Trading View? There it is. All right, this is Trading View. I do all my analysis on Trading View. It's just easier for me to write notes, etc. on the charts, and I can also check on my phone. It just makes life a little easier. There's nothing wrong with MT4, MT5. I still use them all the time. So that's one thing I do. I don't trade off Trading View. I trade off MT4, MT5, but Trading View for the... So the watch list is on the right. Anything highlighted in orange is something I'm going to talk about in this video. Anything highlighted in the light blue is a trade that's on, that's been modified. In the dark blue means it's a trade on, nothing's been done yet. And if it's not highlighted, it means no trade. So all these trades I make are called at the time, so they're not after the fact, so it's all very transparent. And at the time, I take a screenshot of that trade setup, basically what you see on the chart now. I take a screenshot of that at the time, and I'll post that to the Facebook group, the Telegram channels, and also Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So everyone's more than welcome to join those groups. The screenshots are put to a shared folder, so everyone's got access to them also. There's been over 1,000, easily over 1,000 trades called on the daily time frame and some other time frames. So mainly the daily time frame. That's what I just concentrate all my efforts on. All right, so we'll start at the top of the list, worked out in alphabetical order. AUD Swiss, you'll see on the chart I have the name of the pair, the date the signal was taken, and the trade was taken, and then what it is, followed by my thoughts on what I think of the chart. So, like I said, all these are called at the time. What was it? I've lost my train of thought there. Okay, right. This one's highlighted in orange. That means there's something I want to talk about. And then what happened? 11th of May, closed for a loss on opposite QMP filter. So I've just left it on the chart to show you guys. Once I finish this video, I will go back and tidy up this chart, remove all this. So we took a buy here. There's the reasons for the buy. We had an opposite QMP filter, this red dot here. MACD platinum still below the zero level. So there's a couple of ways of looking at this, all right? You could have stayed in the buy trade. I don't think I got to my stop actually, did I? I don't know. No. Could have stayed in the buy trade if you wanted to. Leave the stop in place. The stop was not hit, and it still hasn't been hit. But I closed out on this opposite QMP filter dot. So I took the close, took the smaller loss. Instead of going all the way to the stop, I stopped out. Oh, he goes my watch now. Instead of letting it go, I closed out here on the open of this candle here. So that's the 11th of May, closed for a loss. That's why I've left it on the chart just to show you guys. Now I've started to draw these trend lines in for possible regular bullish divergence there. The initial trade was taken on hidden bullish divergence, which is good, and I'm always confident of getting a profit on this trade somewhere. Not necessarily on this one because I've taken the close, taken a loss, but I'm figuring the MACD platinum's heading up, price has come down, so we've had hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence. So I'm thinking this will be a buy signal next day or two. It's not on Monday, but it could be on Tuesday. And if that's the case, then load up on that buy and hopefully break through this high here. That's my theory. That's what I think may happen. It not necessarily will happen. Price does whatever it pleases, but that's the thinking there. So we're out of this trade for a loss. So that's the reason that's there. Aussie Japanese yen, took another loss here. We're in a buy here, and so just a stop loss. Yeah, I think I called a close on the reverse. So we took the loss here. I didn't write my notes there. I don't know why, and I can't recall if I didn't close it there, then definitely stopped out a couple of days later. So that's out. That's finished. Again, I'm drawing these trend lines in as market just moves. I'll just keep the trend lines going. So it's just the way it is. Just gives you a bit of heads up. You know, you just keep on adjusting these every day, and if they're no longer valid, just delete them. But in the meantime, took a loss on the Aussie yen. I'll tidy that chart up. Took a few hits this week, I'll tell you. Here's another one. Aussie USD. We're in a buy here, and it was stopped out. This buy, I've moved it already put it over here. So that was the 5th of May, that's this one here, stopped out for a loss there. So yeah, I've already tidied up the chart a bit. So that's why that's highlighted. So in the meantime, we've still got a sell here, which is good. And stops here, might just move that stop down a bit. I think this is going to reverse eventually. As I said, we've got employment numbers this week, and what else? The elections next weekend. So there is a chance that this may bounce around a bit. It's been below the zero level for a long time. Look at this, there's the zero level there. It's been down there, so I'm thinking this is going to go up eventually. We broke through this green line to 70-cent level, so we broke through that cleanly. That's in the sweet spot for the Australian government. Seems to like to keep it in here somewhere between 70 and 75 cents. So that's probably, it'll get pushed up there probably again. So in the meantime, we're in the sell here. We stopped out the buy. I'm looking for another buy though, because we started here. I think this buy here was on the 21st of April. That's this one here. That was started on hidden bullish divergence. So, and like I always say, always eventually get out of these hidden bullish divergence or hidden divergence trades. You tend to get out with a profit somewhere. So I'm just waiting for another potential buy signal here. In the meantime, regular bullish divergence is forming. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but we've got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, which is good. So now we're just waiting on a green QMP filter dot. And that's, again, same sort of theory as the Oz-Swiss, go back up to the upside. All right, so that's can be tidied up. CAD Swiss, nothing doing. We're in a buy here, still going nicely. Chart's a bit messy. Here goes the jackhammer. Stop losses, all these stop losses just above the entry level. All right, there goes the jackhammer. Sorry about that. So we're in the buy still. We had a sell in here. What was that? That was closed for a small. No, didn't take that one. Surely not. 26th of April. Can't remember. 31st of March. Get rid of that. That's a long way away. So yeah, we're looking good on the buy. Oh, this jackhammer's doing my head in. All right, Euro Swiss took a sell on Friday morning, going nowhere fast. So that's just the latest trade there. You can read the notes for it there. Stop losses up here. So there's a sell there, waiting. Euro pound, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Yep, the same on Friday. Took a sell. It's going in my favour a little bit already, which is good. This previous high here broke through it. Now it's coming down, and normally with, like, this is resistance at this point, but now may become support. Sometimes it can reverse, can stick to the downside. So it may become support. So we ideally want to see it break through that. MACD platinum's a long way above the zero level, which is good. Euro USD highlighted in orange, and that's because my buy on this one here, so I read 5th of May. This is here. It's stopped out for a loss. There's a stop there. There's a reverse QMP signal anyway, so if we hadn't been stopped out, would have closed it anyway for a loss. But we're stopped out for a loss. It was pretty tight to stop there, which is good. The Euros was in a bit of a, look at that, sideways. That's a daily chart. So that's about 2 weeks of just going nowhere. And Thursday, bang, down she goes. The good thing is I'm still in two sells. So one back here from the 14th of Feb, yep, the start date, and this one here, the 4th of April here. So they've got their stop there. We could probably bring those stop down a little bit. They're both in the same spot, so I'll just use the one line. I'm not bringing it down much, just a few pips really. I just try to keep it between the, I'll get rid of that one, don't need it. I just try to keep it between the moving averages, the 50 and the 100 somewhere. So I'm not looking at any highs or lows here at the moment. I'm just keeping it below in the MAs, and we'll just lock in profit. So we're locking in profit in both those sells. Took a small loss on the buy, but every time I have a go at a buy. And again, this divergence, there's lots of lines drawn here, green lines. It's divergence everywhere. So we're just waiting for, the trend is down. Look, it's been down the whole time. Look at the MAs. That's the 240, 100 and the 50. Trend's down. So that's it for the pound. I'll tidy that up. Sorry, the pounder. Euro USD. Pound yen. It's highlighted yellow, orange. We stopped out on this buy. So we had this buy back here, already closed half. So that was the 15th of March. So this is his buy over here. Yeah, it's gone up nicely. We dragged the stop up here, and it blew through that stop on during the week. So we stopped out on the buy for a profit. So it's good to see some profit somewhere. And we're still in this sell here from the 25th of April, and it's come down. We closed half here. I dragged the stop down, then it's bounced back up. The stop was up here, so didn't even come close to stop, and it's rolled down again. And all I've done is move the stop inside the entry point now, and we've come down. We're going down nicely. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, there's a green dot here, so I should draw a warning line there. So there's a warning signal. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level, so I'm in buy mode. There's no new buy signal yet. We've had that recent sell signal, which was not valid because of where the MACD is. So we're looking for a potential reversal, and we're looking for a buy here. In the meantime, draw my trend lines in for potential hidden bullish divergence. So we can't lose on the sell. We've already made profit on the buy, and now we're looking for a potential another buy to the upside. So this is a pound yen. It's a nice pair to trade. It's one of the it's a favorite pair for a lot of people. There's reasons for that. It moves nicely. It's a pound yen. New Zealand Japanese yen. What happened here? I was in a buy, stopped out for loss. Yeah, that was another one of those ones. Took the buy here. I thought it was a pretty good setup, and it's still got potential. Again, it's another one of these based on hidden bullish divergence. The MACD platinum's been below the 0 level for a while. There's another green dot, so we should move that over there. Put it up. Yeah, so that will looking for another buy here. We had the sell signal on Thursday, but Friday's just gone completely reverse. So we'll see how that goes. That's it for the actual charts, trades we got on. I'll just have a quick look at these pairs below here. Gold I trade, and I'm sort of kicking myself. I'm still, I don't know why I didn't take that sell trade. Look at it. Jesus. Now we're back at the 1800 level. So that if you previously, you see this 1800 level, it was like a magnet. So we're back to there now. So I can just about guarantee you there's going to be a lot of buy orders around there. And it's good for us because we're looking for a buy. The MACD platinum's below the 0 level. We've got this little bit of divergence forming. Even though, look, gold's still heading down, I can just about, no, I can't guarantee anything, but more than likely it's going to stall around this level here. There's going to be some sort of movement around here. It could break through, straight through, who knows. But I'm thinking there might be a bit of flattening out here or up to the upside or something like that. We're looking for buys, so that's what we're doing here. That's gold, so there's nothing on. Silver, probably same thing. Taking that sell trade. Yeah, but gold and silver tend to move together. If you have a look, that's a silver chart, all right? So you can see the sort of, have a quick look at the move, and you look at the gold chart. It's pretty similar. They tend to move the same. All right, US dollar. These three we just look at just to see how they go on the chart. I do trade the US dollar now. I have, after saying it for many months, I actually traded on one of the other watch lists, and having some good luck with it. But yeah, it's sort of the whole market, the USD. So the USD accounts for over 70% of the Forex market. So might as well trade the USDX or whatever it's called in your platform, or the US dollar as it's called in TradingView. Yeah, so here we go. We had a sell signal here. Wouldn't have worked, I don't think. Probably stopped out. But we've just got divergence forming. You see, look at the MACD's heading down, price is heading up. So just be careful. The trend is up. The US dollar has been up for a long time. So the trend is up. US 500. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Blew through these lows here. It's been a terrible week if you're in the stock market. The trend's starting to turn down. That's the first time in a long time we've seen that. The moving average is starting to spread to the downside. Now, are we in a bear market? Who knows? You're talking about the stock market, US stock market here. So there's always a bullish bias. But, things don't go up forever, as we all know. probably arguably there's some companies that are probably way overvalued, don't make enough profit to justify their value, but who knows how. I don't know how that works. To me, it's just like a house of cards, but apparently it seems to work. One day it might collapse. Who knows? Who knows? There's no such word. But in the meantime, the MACD platinum's been below the zero level for a long time. It's sort of flattening out on the MACD price, or the market's still heading down. So I guess we'd have to be, if you're thinking, you'd have to be looking for at least a buy, a pullback to the moving averages, or something like that, for possibly to roll over again. I'm just looking at market structure here. Who knows if we're in a bear market or not? So just be careful if you do trade the stock market. The smart thing to do would be just to buy when buy opportunities present. That's just my thinking though. And Bitcoin, it's banged down to, this is the 30,000 level, the green line. That's a 40, that's a 50. So we've broken this low here. I'm not sure where we're at. Low, yeah, it's a fairly substantial low. I've been that low for a long time. So we've been down to 30 over here, but that was back in July 21. And we're sort of just popped through it again. So who knows what's going to happen here. But, you know, there's people talking about Bitcoin, crypto dying. You know, it's too big now. It won't die. Surely not. I'm not, sound like a bit pleading there, but I'm not. I just think it's too big. It's too established. It won't fail now. It's a way of the future. Now, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, or some other type of cryptocurrency, who knows? But the cryptocurrency itself is here to stay. Whether Bitcoin survives or Ethereum survives, I don't know. But in the meantime, it's not going anywhere. So all these doomsayers, or whatever they call them, I'm not sure what they're about. All right, that's it for the charts, guys. Let's go back and have a quick look at this Word document in case there was something you didn't see or didn't understand. Just have a read of that. Again, my apologies for the noise, background noise. I was hoping to do it yesterday, but it was just too noisy. And today is a bit quieter, but still got it going. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, if you do like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would be appreciated. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. At least my football team had a good win today, which is all good. Been a big weekend of footy, and I'll catch up on a couple of more games after I've done this video. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. And like I say, if you're more than welcome to join any of those, the Facebook group, Telegram channels, or the Family Man Discord channel, where I call all these trades every day and answer questions, just general, and talk about stuff in general. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.